again, it's on.
Ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? How's everybody doing this week? And you see, there's Primo. Look at who's graced the stage, ladies and gentlemen. It's Yamin All World in the building, back from another worldwide tour, just to say hello to us. See, he got the
Hello.
colonizing woman on the cup. I don't know what that signifies. I don't. But we got
Man, she
TTT,
light skin.
your man's T
She light
Teasel.
skin, nigga. This is a
Oh.
Mexican woman. You
Oh,
crazy.
she's Latino. Okay, she's Latina. Okay, your man TTT in the building, traveling as normal, and then the Walking Dead
Easy.
press himself, the boy that says he benches 1,074 easy. Cronus the L.
God dang.
375.
I heard him say 1,074. What is it?
365.
Oh, well, okay.
360.
That's all.
But
That's all.
That's it.
I used to do that
Well,
back
well,
in high school, man.
I'm not worried about your Al Bundy Polkar days, because the question is, can you do it now?
I'm curling these batteries. I'm curling like 80 times these batteries right here.
See, I could rock
8 sets of 80. 8 sets of 80 on the double A battery.
8 sets of double A80. You know what I mean?
Double A80.
Ooh, 20D, mother. D.
Yeah.
Mickey Ficky, cuz.
Nicky Fick. All right, look, man. Let's jump right into it this week, y'all. This week I wanted to talk a little bit about well, let's just get into the topic. The topic is ignorance preferred? And the reason I ask that is because, when you look at Facebook, when you look at Instagram, you look at your social media mega sites, it's a lot of fuckery. It's a lot. I don't even need to point out the types of fuckery. There's all types. And I beg the question, do we like the ignorance? Are we in love with the not knowing? So the question is, Primo, to kick it off, are we better off not knowing?
I think ignorance is preferred, definitely. People got intelligence. You know what the dumb stuff is? People look at the ignorant stuff as if to say, look at this stupid stuff right here. This is dumb. This is the most dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. Let me share it. And then somebody else say, this is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Why you share this with me? Let me share it with my mom. Let me share it with my uncle. Let me share it. Let me share it. Then as you know, it's shared all over the planet, and the ignorance is the prominent thing. And the algorithms say ignorance is preferred. So now ignorance is the thing because y'all must like it because y'all keep sharing it.
And then it gets served up. It gets served up on your feed.
And then your average ignorant artist, ignorant YouTuber, ignorant Facebooker is now a star. And I keep telling y'all, stop making stupid people celebrities. They are not talented. They're not stars. They dumb. They did something stupid. They fell down the steps and broke all their legs, and they got a zillion followers. And now you guys are paying their $1 million houses off.
Yeah,
because they making $80,000 on YouTube a week, a week, or whatever. You know, they making more than the average bus driver from being dumb. And we keep it going. And yes, we like ignorance. We love it. Every time somebody somebody be on TV with a spelling bee and doing something intelligent, we don't want to see that. Johnny gets a diploma. We don't want to see that, but we want to see Sukiyani. We want to see the what's her name? We want to go to Pound Town.
Yo, Pound Town. Yo, let's bring the Anunnaki in here real quick. Hassan McCullough, as the sun shines through, you know what I'm talking about? As the God shines on you, you know what I'm talking about? Is ignorance preferred, Hassan? Hassan, do you prefer ignorance?
I do not prefer ignorance. It depends on your vibration because a lot of us have trauma, and based on us having trauma, you hear me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Based on us having trauma, we don't resonate with stuff higher because we have trauma. And based on that, we resonate to a lot of fuck shit because we haven't did anything to our trauma, our shadow self. And if we did, then we'll resonate with something higher because our cells, every one of our cells resonates to whatever that's in our life. So as we clear our trauma, we resonate.
Wait. Say that again. Say that again. Every one of our cells
cells in our body resonates to energy. It has energy in it. It has knowledge in every one of our cells. But if we have trauma, it cuts us off from resonating to a higher consciousness because we have trauma. And healing the trauma, which helps us resonate to higher consciousness by healing that trauma. So if we do resonate to the fuck shit, that lets you know of a level of people who have a lot of trauma.
Yeah. Is negative more positive? No, is negative more popular than positive? Like take your time. Yeah. But what I'm trying to figure out, because I know we need balance. But it's negative. Go ahead.
It is in the sense of it's being pushed by the media, definitely more. But in certain communities, all you see it being passed is positive, like knowledge. You know what I mean? So you can get caught up in that algorithm of negarism or positivism.
Negarism. Did he say negarism?
Negarism. You can get negarism or positivism.
Hey yo, we missed y'all mean. We missed y'all mean. Negarism.
Negarism over here.
Known as the L.
Negarism or positive.
The creator of negarism is WorldStar TV.
Yeah.
No. The news.
No, that's real. Yeah. No, let's keep it real. Yeah. Like the propaganda been going on way before since we got here.
What's the father propaganda name?
Edward Bernays.
There it is.
Who's that?
Edward Bernays. Look him up. He was the cousin of
negarism. Has a name.
He was the cousin of Sigmund Freud. Yeah. Yo, Cronus, man. Why does it feel like the world prefers negative vibration? Why does it literally feel like the world prefers a low frequency to rock to on a regular basis? Why does it feel like we do not prefer a high frequency to deal with each other on a regular basis? Like when we walk down the street, if I see you, black man, melanated man, I'm gonna do the traditional. That's a positive gesture. I ain't coming at you with no gang.
No, we need to stop doing that because that came from the fields when we had our hands full with cotton and we couldn't raise our hands to say hello. We had to only raise our necks.
You know what that is? Yeah, we talked about that last week. That's culture from control. It started with control and turned into culture.
Right, because we couldn't be like this. Hey, we had to be like you.
And so we kept doing that.
And this boy hit me with that. I was in LA at we were doing a party at the Hollywood Cemetery, and he was one of the workers there. And he walked by like, "What's up, brother?" I was like, "Hey, what's up, family?" He was like, "Yo, don't do that." And he broke that down to me. I was like, "Oh shit!" Then I just embraced him, like, "Give me that hug, family." You know what I mean?
Doing a party at the Hollywood Cemetery. Can we deal with that for just 2 seconds? What do you mean? Y'all was at the
Hollywood Forever. It's called Hollywood Forever Cemetery.
Yeah, Hollywood Forever. It's a cemetery. People dying to get in.
Yeah, man.
People dying to get in that party.
I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to see. You see what I'm saying? You see this guy right here. Hassan, you know about this? You've been to the Hollywood Cemetery for parties?
Yeah, man. I've been on the best date in my life was at the Hollywood Forever Cemetery.
Oh.
Because they have movies there and stuff. So I took this girl there.
Which one you go to, son?
What you mean? It's only one. The movie I went to, or the Hollywood? It's on. It's on. Where is it by? It's by Roscoe.
No.
Which street is that on?
No.
He said, "Which event?
Which
Which event?
Damn, what movie did I see? I can't remember what movie I seen.
Too busy.
Damn, that was a while ago.
It was a hell of a date.
Exactly. That's what it is.
It was. Hey, the date was. I just said it was the best date of my life because I met the girl on the track that same day, and I decided to ask her out. People said, "Yeah," and she was fine as hell.
It's funny how your connection starts to trip out when we get to the good part. You know what I mean?
Right.
And yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yo, Cronus, man, with the red juice.
It was good.
Cronus with the red juice right on time. Listen, hey, listen. Let me just let everybody know when we drink red juice, that means somebody capping. That's all I'm saying. Somebody capping when somebody when red juice is drunk, that means the Kool-Aid is being drunk and the capping is happening. Okay, just know that.
Don't listen to him, guys.
I'm telling you what it is. When somebody drink red juice, the captain is happening. Chris, man.
The captain is happening.
Do we prefer negativity, bro?
That's a term.
Yeah, we do.
Wow.
Yeah, you remember Menace to Society when they was in the car and then Sharif tried to pass him that white tape, and my man was like, "Yo, you don't get that black power." Yeah, guys.
Yeah.
But in reality, once ignorance is bliss. People like to live in ignorance because
come on.
Once you know something, then you gotta either change your way on how you move in it, or you can decide to remain in your ignorance.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's wow, man. Like we sitting up here saying that our species prefers negativity. Do you know how profound and crazy that is? That we're saying that we prefer negative, and I agree. Like, why is it that we prefer? Okay. So Hassan, I asked Kenny this.
Sir.
What you got there, y'all?
These are 10 medicinal mushrooms ground into a powder.
Damn. All right.
All the top mushrooms. You get all the top mushrooms. This is natural steroids.
You about to go to the
you will never feel your next day workout.
You about to go to Nibiru.
Nibiru.
You about to take off on Nibiru right now, I see.
I'm already there. What did you talking about?
I hear that. Hassan, man, last week, Kenny let us know that he's not an animal. Let me ask you a question. Are humans animals?
It depends on what people are spliced with, but you see some of them have hair on their backs and shit. No, it
don't depend. It don't depend. This doesn't depend on the commercial. Are humans animals?
Well, yes, humans are animals, yes. Because they're spliced with bullfrog, bear, pig. They have these animals in their DNA. So, yes.
Okay.
The gods are
I'm part Jeremiah.
What you say? What did he say?
I'm part Jeremiah was a bullfrog.
Well, if you're talking about humans, the humans are the people who are developed by the Yakub, the human. But then you got the gods that was not. So if you're a god, whatever, you're not have animal DNA. But if you're a human, yes, you have animal DNA in you.
So let me ask this then. I mean, what are we defining as animal? Because I guess I'm thinking you can be God and animal because God is the animals too.
If you're thinking about it in that way, yes, you can.
Yeah. Okay, so let me for the audience, let me explain this. Hassan has a doctrine that he deals with that there are melanated looking men that are gods, and everything else like nature, that's more like the all. Do I got that correct, Hassan?
That we're all part of the all. We all are part of the all. Humans are gods. But the concept of God, you would think they don't deal with people, but they are, because there are people who are transcending, will never die, which are the God. They're internal. They're immortal beings.
Okay.
And you have some humans that are not, because they don't have souls. They don't have consciousnness.
All right.
Okay?
Well, that's just so for clarity, so that the audience. That's for clarity, so that the audience understands your definition of God versus nature and all. Now, what I'm saying is,
yes,
all is everything. I'm saying all encompasses whatever.
We all are part. The humans and the gods are all still part of the all.
Okay.
We're all part of Source. Yes.
Okay. So
100%.
So you're saying the gods are not animals, but the humans are part animal.
I said that the animals, the gods don't have animal DNA in them.
Oh,
the
DNA.
Humans have animal
my
DNA
question is,
hold up.
DNA.
How about the animals are part God?
You see, I'm into that. I could buy a lot of that. But the problem gets in again.
They're all part of Source. Yes, they're all part of Source. Yes. 100%.
Hassan has a nuanced definition of God, so I don't want to confuse the audience. Most people think of God as like something that controls everything, all things. Hassan is saying something different. Hassan is saying that there are melanated individuals that are the gods and everything else is nature. So just so y'all know what he's talking about, but what most of us are talking about is this concept called God that kind of runs everything, right? And so what I'm saying is, how can humans not be animals when the elephant has a penis? I have a penis. The giraffe has a penis, which is the same size as my penis, ladies. You understand me?
Yeah, but those animals don't have consciousness, so it's totally different. Just being very honest.
Let's have a fight about that right now. Anybody can chime in. Let's fight about that.
The animals don't have chakras. The animals don't have chakras. 100%.
Trees have chakras. Trees have chakras.
Oh,
trees have
he didn't say trees. He said animals. Okay. Animals don't have kundalini. They don't have chakras.
Okay, here's the thing, though. I haven't had a conversation with an aardvark in a long time. I haven't had.
But you had one.
With a tree.
I was actually on mushrooms when I had that conversation. I was on a lot of mushrooms when I had that conversation. Here's the thing. I'm trying to say that I don't know Mr. Aardvark to know whether Mr. Aardvark has chakras. I do know Mr. Aardvark can look back at me the way I can look at Mr. Aardvark, and Mr. Aardvark is a part of the all, just like I am.
And if you grew up with aardvarks, you would learn their language. Just like you didn't grow up with French people, you can't speak the French, but you can learn the language of gesture.
Just like I didn't grow up with a nigga named TTT, but now I know what weed juice is. You understand me?
Yeah, but the thing is, as far as the gods and the humans, we are all connected through our source energy. We're not connected to the animals like that. If we were, we wouldn't eat them. Okay.
No, let's do it. Okay, so here we are.
If we were, we would not eat them. 100%.
Listen, I'm with you. I'm with you on a lot of that.
I don't get dog owners eating meat. I don't get
that. It's wild.
Exactly.
It's wild.
If you're a person that loves animals,
no, it's wild. No, it's wild to put Michael Vick in jail.
Sense.
No, Pete, it's wild to put Michael Vick in jail. Meanwhile, you having your steak dinner. What? Wait a minute. You telling me you putting this dude in jail for having dogs fight, and you're ingesting an animal as you look at the news report? What?
Not only that,
yeah.
Some countries are eating dogs.
Yes.
Some countries are eating humans.
And humans. That country that we live in right now are eating humans. And we are eating humans because if we go to a different restaurant, like a Chinese food restaurant, and eat that meat,
do that. Don't
have no idea what that is.
Yeah, y'all gonna have the whole Chinese restaurant.
Have no idea what that is, to be very honest. Okay. And that's why And okay, no, hold on.
Yo,
And that's why people resonate to fuck shit, because if you are eating humans, your vibration lowers and stuff. That's why we resonate to fuck shit.
I agree with all of that. Like when you started talking about what we eat, lowering our frequency. Listen, that's real. I'm with you on all that, lockstep. I don't have anything against that. I'm with all of that. Like, so, but that's the issue.
Food,
Yeah,
music,
yeah. Come on,
what
yeah.
you putting in
Your
with
intake,
eyes,
your
what you're
intake.
looking at, what you're listening to, all that is lowering your vibration. Somebody calling you,
100%.
all they do is give you bad news. They just brought you down a couple of Boyardees.
Let me say this to you. I had a great day yesterday. We launched Superflix. The Jack Herrera soundtrack came out. Jack Herrera movie came out. Yesterday was just a great day in my little life in the universe. But I did get a couple calls that tried it, that just tried to get me off my square. And you know what I did? I didn't even return the call. I just ignored it. I'm going to have myself a good day. What are you talking about? But you're right.
Get thee behind me, Satan.
Get thee
look,
behind me.
Look, I even tell people this. Even if I caught bad news in a great day, that's only a moment in my day.
It's only a moment in the day. It's only a moment in the day.
Don't let one moment ruin your whole day.
So,
you got
Chris,
24 hours. You get one of them hours, let that 1 hour be your sorrow hour, and then get busy for the rest.
Real rapture. Cronus.
Yeah.
If we all can agree that what we intake creates our vibration, what we eat, like y'all said, what we see, the movies, the type of movies we watch, the type of batches. What type of batches in your life? Huh? You like the ratchets? You like the ratchet batches?
What's on your feed?
Huh? What's on your You like the ratchet batch, or you like a more pious batch? What type of
batches?
Batches. Oh yeah.
Batches upon batches.
Batches upon batches. Chris, come on, help us out, brother. Like, is it the type
got your
of
bachelor?
You got your
bachelor?
Got your batches on it?
You got a bachelor's degree?
Yeah, man.
Do you have your bachelor's degree? Oh God! Like, listen, let me tell you, these are some of the greatest wordsmiths planet Earth has ever known, ladies and gentlemen. I promise you. Do you have your bachelor's degree, young man? If you don't, you understand me? So, Chris, what is it about what we intake? Is it as simple as what we intake lowers our vibration and keeps us in a place where we prefer this? Is it as simple as that?
It's about what you intake and how you apply it to your everyday, go abouts.
Application.
Exactly. It's all about the application, you know what I mean? What you learn, and then how you move with what you learn. You know what I mean? If what you learn don't change you, then what you learning for? You know what I'm saying?
That's a bar. So okay. I mean? If it's about learning, Primo, why do we look down on the nerd? Like, why are you talking white?
Ooh.
You talk white.
I don't know. See, I don't know what's the fascination with educated meaning.
Don't be educated in the hood, my nigga. Hold up. Let's get it right. Yeah, I'm from Logan. You from Southwest. Y'all's from West. Oh, Chris is from Mount Airy. Never mind. But we from the real world. We from, you know what I'm talking about? And so, in the hood, if you got a little education,
I'm good in any hood.
Put it to you this way.
I'm good in any hood.
Hassan, Mount Airy in Philadelphia is the equivalent of, in Los Angeles,
North
Baldwin
Hollywood.
Hills. It's Baldwin Hills.
Baldwin Hills.
Mount
Baldwin
Airy
Hills.
known, Mount Airy known for light-skinned women.
Ah, yes. Mount Airy is known for some of the finest light-skinned women in Philadelphia, my nigga. Understand
You
that.
gotta take,
I'm good in
and you take
any
20
hood.
20 buses to get there to see the light skinned girl.
Yo, my nigga Preem said you got to take 20 buses to get there. Yeah, they created their own gated community just out of topography.
This buff nigga's a goddamn square. L7.
Yeah, I mean, Chris is somewhat of an L7. Yeah, he's a Thanos type of L7, but he's an L7. Like if Thanos was a nerd, that'd be Chris.
But look,
you know
these
how people don't
nerds. I know nerds that fuck you up, and Chris is one of them. So, like, don't
he'll tell you what the square root of pi is before smashing your head in. Yeah,
that's what I was about to say.
Homeboy, the bird.
See, and he said Thanos. Peep that. That's the gauntlet right there. Right, so
now calm down.
Now calm down. So I'm gonna catch him when he come back to Philly. It's gonna be bop season. You know what I'm saying? Look at it.
I'm a handicapped man, brother. Don't do that.
I'll
call the authority. I'm not above calling the authority.
Call them. They gotta get there. They gotta get there. Hold
on. I will call the authorities on a proper nigger.
That's the thing. Like they gotta get there. You know, that's the equivalent. That's the equivalent to saying, yo, when we get off work, let's handle. No, it didn't start off work. It didn't start when we get off work. It's starting now. You know what I'm saying? Like the cops.
I'm gonna lose my job to be
let's vote.
I just want to be understood. This podcast is being recorded. All these threats will go to the Los Angeles County authorities. You understand me? What you mean, brother?
I'm in Philadelphia. I'm in Philadelphia.
Yo, man, let's keep it popping. Listen,
catch me if you can.
What is the deal in the hood though about niggas that can articulate? Like, why is that looked down upon? Like, why is it that if you could talk concisely in the hood, niggas think that you like soft or some shit? Why? What is that?
See, one thing about education, they think that when you educate or you talk white or you talk a little nerdy, you got a little smart. You don't really have no street smarts, no common sense, no toughness. You ain't get good. But most nerds know how to get a good ass with them.
Why is that preferred though?
The preferredness is because it's so tough in the hood, man. Your mama raised you tough, your daddy raised you tough. In LA, your mama's a gang member, your daddy's a gang member. And if you come out here talking different than what everybody talking about, boy,
what I'm saying is, why is that preferred? Because when you have trauma, when you have a low vibration, you can never resonate to your godlike self. Why?
But Primo is saying that it's culture.
Hey,
it's culture.
Hey, look, I think it's the act of, people don't want to see nobody else go up. So it's the crabs in the barrel theory. It's like
that's a big part.
You think you better than me because you know big words or whatever. But that's also why there's a small community of them, and then there's a community of those who are nerds, and there's a community of athletes, and there's a community of all of those.
Right. It's like the Bad video, you know what I mean? When Mike came home from school and Wesley Snipes was like,
"You ain't bad."
Yeah,
you ain't nothing.
He's like, "You tortoise shells," and Mike said tortoise shell. Excuse me.
But that's a perfect example though, because Mike had no business even playing. He had no business even playing a nigga from Brooklyn. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that 40 years later. Because Mike had no business playing a role with Wesley Snipes from the hood. Mike talking to himself, "You ain't nothing." What?
You ain't bad. You ain't nothing.
Whose man's is it? That video should have been called "Whose Man's Is This?" Are you kidding me? Do y'all remember that video? If anybody, children, people that are younger than 30, go look at what was it? What was that one? Was that Bad? That's Bad. Go look at the intro to the
1983.
Bad video, ladies and gentlemen. That is not authentic hood. Ain't no hood in America had no Michael Jackson type of character.
No, you're wrong. You were the Michael Jackson.
Who had Tevin Campbell as one of their boys in the hood? Stop it.
Yo, Michael Jackson is from Gary, Indiana, bro.
And they stayed in the crib. And Joe had them in the crib on them instruments.
The blackest city in the world.
No, they still had to go to school and deal with hood
No, that's
shit.
real rap shit. No, that's real rap shit. And I ain't taking nothing from Gary, Indiana.
You were the Michael Jackson. You were the Michael Jackson in your hood. Nigga, what is you talking about?
Yeah, but you know what? I walked the fence. I promise you, I walked the fence. I knew that it was a time for some interesting creativity, and there was other times to not even ever talk about that. So,
Exactly. I guarantee you there's a time when Mike will be like, hey, man. Hey, yo, man, y'all niggas better chill the fuck out.
Y'all
Yes,
niggas to the fuck.
I heard that. I actually heard that he was like that, but he had that soft voice for entertainment, but he would talk shit to motherfuckers.
No.
Yeah, I heard
He
that
has
too.
that soft voice because as a youngster, as a singer, you're not supposed to speak loud. That's how you conserve your voice.
That's why
They always speak low.
So, Chris, you're a vocalist.
Listen to all the Jacksons speak like that. All of them.
Cronus, you're a
They all
vocalist.
conserve their voice.
Cronus,
real
would you
shit.
ever start to conserve your voice just so that when you rhyme, you can rhyme better and would you ever start to talk like Mike?
Nah, that's for them singing niggas.
Oh, well, don't do that. What? Hold on,
It's for them singing
hold
niggas. It's a documentary out about some singing niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's about them niggas. You know what I mean? Tender voice
That
niggas.
nigga up there in the top left corner.
I don't know. It looked like
Tender voices.
It looked like Chris might have got muted or something. Chris, are you there still? Are you?
That's the bull with the tender voice box.
Yeah.
In the name of Tevin Campbell, y'all niggas better fall back, man. What's wrong with y'all niggas? You know what I'm talking about? And that's a great documentary, by the way. Since he mentioned it, shameless plug, Jack Herrera, the greatest band ever heard. Your man Yamin All World is actually the voiceover movie trailer announcer. And it's a great film. You can check it out at superflix.com. Yeah, you can.
Superflix.com.
Yo, man, okay. So let me ask this. Hassan, what are some sure signs of ignorance?
Huh?
Like, say you're in Walmart and you just see somebody, you be like, that's an ignorant mofo right there. Like, it's just, what are some sure signs of ignorance?
I can't. That's a bad question to ask me.
Don't do that. Come on, man. Don't hide. Don't be scared. Don't do that.
That's a bad question.
I know you can answer that.
Me, I'm that.
Come on, run it down the line.
Lack of education.
Come on, Prince.
What did he say?
I said lack of education.
Lack of education.
What
lack of
that he said in the store.
Depending on common sense better than education.
Lack of common sense.
Oh, yes. That's a sure sign of ignorance. Come on, Hassan, give me a couple more sure signs of ignorance. Like, let me ask you this: if a girl is,
I'm not gonna say it because it's gonna explode. It's gonna a sure sign of ignorance is calling yourself black. If you don't really realize that yet, I'm just to be honest, man.
That's a good one.
Because as you realize, the people who are backed by nationalities, hold on, the people who are backed by nationalities have a better quality of life. And if you're a person when it comes to that word, you got white and you got black. One of those people has money, and the other people, even if they're poor, they can resonate and still make money in life. As a Mexican, as a Japanese person, as a Korean, as you can still resonate and make. Why are you guys doing this shit?
Hey yo.
What?
Hey yo.
What?
Hey yo.
It's.
What the hell is wrong with niggas, yo? Niggas,
what the hell is wrong?
What the hell was that? And then I participated.
Oh, man.
I didn't even know it. Like, yo.
You got my head. Yo, you got it spinning, bro.
But you know, that's the sure sign. Even though we got tricked with the bullshit, I'm black and I'm proud. That's some bullshit.
Ooh, what you
Straight
mean? Hold on, man. You
bullshit.
saying a lot.
Because there's
You saying a
nothing
lot,
behind
bro.
all that shit.
Let me
You
add
saying a
on.
James
lot.
Brown did all this shit, but listen, they're part of the boule who don't give a fuck about y'all.
So let me add on.
You don't realize that shit. Them niggas don't give a shit.
So let me add on.
You know, they don't give a shit, and they keep us lower at a lower
That
frequency.
nigga wild.
Based on shit. Go ahead, add on.
No, let me add on. So motherfuckers that with degrees,
Oh.
fraternity.
What you mean?
Yes.
I got 360 degrees. What's wrong?
Well, what motherfuckers that's indoctrinated by them and walk across their stage and think that their education is the way.
Because they've been stamped by the system. You're good now. You're squared. Where's the cap and gown? If anyone knows what the square on the head means, is that you have a degree. You understand me? You have 1 degree, the square. Yeah.
You just graduated from the knowledge that they wanted you to have. That's
That's
it.
all.
That's all.
You know, somebody once called it indoctrination. I mean, listen, I'm all for education, infinite education, as a matter of fact. Like, I don't think that there should ever be a stop on education.
Knowledge and wisdom.
Knowledge and wisdom reign supreme over nearly everybody, somebody said. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That is true.
I don't think you should ever cut off your learning quotient. That's an ongoing, that's infinite. We are here to learn and explore. So, okay. All right. Well, Cronus, can you give me some sure examples of ignorance? I mean, Hassan said that black, he said if you're calling yourself black, he said that's a sure sign of ignorance in what y'all call 2023. Now, I'm
black and African American.
Oh, God, this guy's like shooting up the club. So we can't call it. What are we then? We not black. We not African American. Word.
There's nothing behind both. There's nothing behind that. To be very honest, there's nothing.
Man, you taking my whole culture away, bro. I've been black and African American all my life, bro. What you mean?
Color of law, and those are two. Nobody calls themselves 2 continents. Nobody calls themselves 2 continents.
So, because you can't be born in 2 continents, that's kind of crazy, right?
You can't. It's not even a country. It's a continent. Nobody calls themselves by a continent, but the other people. You can just look around and shit. Nobody does that.
I can't disagree with any of that. Chris, man, what are some sure signs of ignorance in society? Now, you at the gym every day. I know there's got to be a couple meatheads in there.
I don't know. I don't be checking for them.
Oh.
I be looking for the batches.
Scrackle?
Okay.
Batch.
I be checking for the batches. You know what I mean? The common thing is let's see. Killing each other.
Ooh. Ooh. That's high on the board. That might be number 1 on the board if we was playing Family Feud.
Over well here's the thing, like killing each other over a color that you ain't even create.
Oh,
or a block that ain't even yours.
Ooh, whoa.
Territories that you don't even own.
Y'all disrespecting the culture. Y'all saying all the stuff that makes you white.
Hey, look, let me tell you this. I think that's worse than snitching.
Ooh, but of course, I agree.
Yeah. Don't that make you an op if you admitting?
Wait a minute. Wait, let's get this definition. Let's get this. The prophet Yamin, the disciple Yamin, has disseminated that if you kill thine brother, you are indeed
a white supremacist.
You are the ops. Let's say it again. No, on this day, on Opinion Nation, for all time, for infinity, we have declared, Yamin all world, the disciple has said, if you kill your brother, you are the ops.
White supremacists.
Facts.
Yeah. Listen, man, it was this comedian, Ray Wood Jr. He said, he's like, man, he's like, I'm 38, and he said, I like the color blue. I shouldn't be having to be pressed about wearing the color blue. Dudes come to me, man, what set you claim? He said, man, look, he said, I got on a blazer. He said, it's blue. He said, if anything, I'm a supervisor.
Blazer on.
He said, if anything, I'm a supervisor. There ain't no gangbanging.
That's low-key hilarious. Yes.
If anything, I'm a supervisor of y'all.
Yeah, because you can't be so highly intelligent and be a gangbanger. I'm sorry, gangbangers. Don't worry, we don't run in the same circles. You hardly ever see me.
Gangbangers. Just anybody that's doing anything negative like that.
True.
How you can't vibrate on a higher level if you doing lower level work.
True indeed. It's not possible. You are what you do. Primo, some examples of ignorance in the world. So give us some examples. You got to unmute. You still muted. Unmuted.
I said bad dressers, man. It'd be some of the dumbest, craziest outfits in Walmart.
I said NBA players are
fashion. Bad. NBA players.
This nigga said the NFL is horrible when it comes to ignorance of style and couture.
So when I come through with my Steve Harvey suit, I look ignorant.
You got an authentic.
If it's purple and polka dots, yeah.
So you telling me, Chris, you got an authentic Steve Harvey, my nigga? Do you got the marshmallow headpiece to go with it?
With the flat out pants?
With the Whispers mustache too.
Oh my God! With the proper Whispers, the twins.
With double breast.
You in the mood, yo. Yeah, round us out. What are some surefire signs of ignorance? Like if you see this person, like, yo, that's ignorance. What's some surefire signs of ignorance?
So
much. I just answered that question earlier.
Huh? You did?
I did answer that. Because I said people who walk across people. I'll give you another one though. People who wear the "I just voted" sticker.
Oh,
ooh.
Wait a minute. What you mean?
Or the ones that got that circle that says "I got my vaccination."
Oh, what you mean? Y'all didn't get the jab? Y'all didn't get the jab?
Vaccine waters. Hold on, you did vaccine waters.
Everybody got the jab. You guys didn't get your jab? Yeah, this thing said vaccine waters. That's wild. But I don't understand, guys. Are you telling me that you guys didn't get the vaccine? Because I got. What do you mean? Everyone was told to get it. Oh, it's very quiet. It's very crickety.
If you don't know, I
crickets up in this piece.
Anyway, listen. A sure sign of ignorance is trainers who believed in health and got the vaccine because they thought that made them healthy. If trainers that believed in health and said they train because they want to be healthy, then all of a sudden they got the vaccine because that made you healthy, that's a sure sign of ignorance right there. I'm sorry. I know a brother who did that, and I'm like, you fucking got to be the dumbest motherfucker in the world, because that tells me you're not
preaching what you practice.
No.
If you ain't changed your lifestyle, if you ain't changed the way you're eating after this big scare that happened.
Yeah. Now, listen, it's a lifestyle change. I mean, when you talk about somebody being able to shut the whole planet down, yeah, there should be a lot of change after that. Because, like, who did that? Who has that power? I know it supposedly was because of the pandemic.
Backs that ass up.
Power to shut the planet down in a couple weeks. That's wild. That's wild. We still need to get the answer. We need to get the bottom of that. Who did that?
The government. The government and the people that we say, hey, Republican or Democrat, and then the niggas be fighting with the other niggas that want to vote. You should be Democrat because you're black, you know, and then they get mad at you. But if you know they ain't did shit for you in all these years, why the hell you still voting Democrat?
Why you still
They ain't
voting?
did shit for
Why
you.
you still voting anyway?
I know, but still, you gotta look at the fact that these Nimrods are still voting Democrat, knowing that it hasn't helped.
These the same Nimrods that listen to that famous R&B nigga named Maxwell.
Wow.
Maxwell.
You know what? See. Then we just get right off the road. We just fall right off the cliff, right off the cliff. Just straight off the cliff, off of Mulholland Drive, just straight off.
But
this nigga Chris in here making beats. Can we hear the beats you making, Chris?
No, I was just jamming. Shorty, I realize.
Wow. Wow. We can barely hear you. I told you he's picking up your voice, but the beat. Yeah, we because we love to have some live. Yeah. Listen, man, it does seem as if our culture, I'm talking about human beings, that is, prefers the negative vibration, the lower frequency. It seems like we rest on the lower frequency.
Is it our culture? Wait, hold on. Is it our culture? You mean, because I don't see a lot of Koreans watching fuck shit. I don't see a lot of Japanese people watching nigga shit. Okay?
You know why I
I'm
said
just
that?
being real as a motherfucker.
No, I hear you.
I don't see them motherfuckers.
I hear you, but the reason why I said it,
shit.
the reason why I said it is because I'm up a lot in the middle of the night, and I'll be watching random crazy stuff on Facebook and different TikTok or whatever. Bro, when I tell you, yes, the melanated community has issues with low frequency, but when I tell you that everybody from Mexico to Japan to Ukraine to Africa, like the low vibration can be seen
everywhere. Named all melanated people.
What you just say?
He just named all melanated people.
No, I said Ukraine.
All right, four out of 5.
Well, no, I wasn't trying to do that, because what I'm really trying to say is I see all different shades acting a fool.
I get it. No, that's real shit. That's real shit. But that's those that are on TikTok. And there's people that aren't on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook.
And
you know what I mean?
I do know what you mean, because that's a funny thing. Those that aren't even about that kind of lifestyle typically aren't even on that. So you don't even get to see them at all. But what we are seeing is all the madness. We are seeing the madness gets to be on the 6 o'clock news. The ignorance gets to be top bill, it seems like, on planet Earth. And yes, the moral of the story is we got to change that. But what makes the world go round?
Yeah. You want to see what the crazy stuff is? Just type in your birthday and then type in Florida man. And
what?
Every day there's something crazy about a Florida man. Florida's crazy. Yeah.
Florida's off the hook.
Yeah.
Florida and they say Florida and all the Bronx.
Florida and the Bronx.
Listen, guys, type in March 21st, Florida man.
Well, don't do that.
And you're gonna see something crazy.
I was about to type in my birthday in Florida man, not March 21st.
Do it. Type in your joint and then type in Florida man. Just tell me what it say.
That's some voodoo. Chris sending you on a voodoo spell.
Any birthday.
Any birthday.
But that would mean any day. I mean, what are we doing?
Pretty much.
That's what he's saying.
Every day. Florida,
I'll try it out. I'll try it out. No, listen, Florida is next level. That's real rap shit. So, again, we're not going to wrap up the conclusion or the answers to the world in this conversation, but I think that we've come to an understanding that
Yeah,
we
you
need to
can.
seek higher ground in the frequency realm. We need higher ground, higher frequencies, more class.
It all starts with it all starts with doing shadow work, man.
Uh-oh.
It all starts with doing shadow work.
Don't start that.
Killing
Kenny
your
ain't here.
ego.
Kenny ain't here to talk
'Cause
about shadow work with you.
Kenny don't have to be here, but the fact it's the truth. It's actually doing our shadow work because we have trauma as the Moors, the indigenous people. We have trauma, and the way that we heal our trauma is doing shadow work, but we can get more spiritual downloads, so we can actually transcend to more knowledge and stuff.
Okay,
So
so
we
yo,
can get
brother,
the
before we
ancestors
get
that
out of
drop
here,
knowledge to us.
explain to them what shadow work is.
Shadow work is more like changing your frequency. Okay, listen to binaural beats. Clearing your ego, being more into your love frequency and stuff like that, or being more connected to love. But it's more like listen to vibrational beats, binaural beats, because that your every chakra has a frequency, and you listen to that music that you will see when you go to get a massage. Those are vibrational music and stuff. You can look them up. Like you can look those things up. That's one form of doing shadow work. Cleansing your ego will be another form of doing shadow work where you don't get upset about
ego. Cleansing your ego.
Changing your ego. Another form of doing shadow work. Cleansing your ego, because we all have an ego self, but when we get triggered by stuff, that is your ego being triggered because it's not connected to love. You know, that's another form of way of cleansing your ego. Listen to positive things. Instead of listening to like music that has to do with fuck shit, listen to more love music and stuff like that. That's a way to.
These are all forms of shadow work.
Oh yes, those are forms of shadow work.
Got it.
Positive affirmations. Positive
affirmations. Yeah.
Stuff like that. But when you do all that stuff, your body gets downloads and stuff from doing that. Downloads, because our body has cells, and our ancestors gives us information when we do shadow work at night.
I'm with it.
Our ancestors will always give us jewels and stuff when we doing shadow work. When you think about it, stuff just don't come to you. Somebody's feeding this information to you, giving this information to you.
Well, I like to think that the source is. I like to think that the force is, that the all is. Right? That's what I like to think. But great.
Well, no, it ain't. It's your ancestors, your spirit guides and stuff. They're all a part of the all. But it's your spirit guides that's doing all this stuff.
But my spirit guides are a part of the all.
You're right. Yes, you're right. You're right of that, because they're all part of it. You are part of the all.
I love it. Good stuff. Yo, Primo, tell them where they can find you, man. Tell them where they can see you doing your shadow work.
Find me on Instagram, Supreme, SUPREEMDR. And, tomorrow, if you're in Philadelphia, come to the fire.
Yeah.
4th and Girard.
Yeah.
7 p.m. Check out Supreme in the No Experience.
Nice one.
4th and Girard. So that's where you find me at.
Hell yeah. Yes, Chromes the Ill. Where can they catch you deadlifting, being the walking deadlift?
The walking deadlift.
Yeah. Catch me at your local LA Fitness, getting busy on them. KRONISTHEILL. It's on Instagram, Twitter, Threads, and Facebook.
Twitter Threads, a new form of distraction that we all will sign our lives up to and do things with. Okay, cool.
Yup.
He said, yup. Yeah. In the name of hot beats.
Wait, 1 second. See, my man's just talking about, listening to these binaural beats, man. Like, they ain't twerking to them beats, my niggas. So, all right, never mind.
You gotta do it at night too. When you go to bed, listen to positive affirmation when you go to sleep.
You know what I'm saying? That wasn't a positive affirmation. You know what I'm saying? You need to do some shadow work, my nigga.
Nah, man. Shadows have shadows.
Well, listen. 95% of your thoughts are controlled in your subconsciousness.
Oh.
So when you go to sleep, 95% of your thoughts are controlled in your subconsciousness.
Oh.
Not when you're awake,
Yeah.
but when you sleep. So if you go to sleep, listen to positive affirmation, it'll change your energy level. It'll change the way you process stuff.
Yeah, I talk.
You have to do it for a minute. It don't just happen overnight. You gotta do the work.
And say it before you go to bed, at least 9 times.
Yeah.
Make them affirmations before you. I attract money. I attract love. I attract opportunity.
I attract batches.
I attract these batches.
I attract batches.
And even when you drink your water, you should speak positive affirmations into your water when you drink it.
Change memory.
Stop drinking the red juice like that, homie. Yeah. Stop drinking the red juice like that. You got to make sure you swish it around in your mouth like you chew it for your saliva to get the liquid and your body to process. You can't just drink stuff just straight up. You have to swish it in your mouth. You have to for your saliva to be able to process.
I always tell people chew your drinks and drink your food.
Wow. Everything is reversed. Everything is reversed. Yeah, tell them where they can find you at, man. Talk to them about your water company, Wet. Let them know what's up.
Oh, let me tell you something. If they talking pH or alkalinity, they don't know what they talking about. If it's not the ion product, then you're not getting the righteous water. And that's all I'm saying about that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you can hit me up, All World, AllWorldYameen. That's on Instagram, and then All World on Facebook. You know, man, we flippity doo-dah everything. You know what I mean? But yeah, but life is great. Think positive, and if you can get you some the tuning forks that smack at 528, which is the frequency of love. Love hurts. HERTZ. Yes, I have some myself. Yes, HERTZ. Love hurts is 528, and it also is C minor. So if you always dealing with those type of frequencies, you know what I mean? You Goodrow Wilson.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Goodrow Wilson.
Yeah, no, he got a million of them. They always keep coming. Hassan TTT. That's not true, McCullough. What up, y'all?
I'll be in LA August 9th.
Yeah, we got work to do.
All right.
We got Lincoln. Let's Lincoln Park.
Lincoln Park. Hassan McCullough, Mr. We Juice himself. We live, we love, we juice.
Yeah, son.
Find me. What?
I want to get up with you when I get to LA too, bro. We definitely got a rapid tape.
All right, it's all good. Rapid tape. Did you say that? Okay, cool. Juice.com. Okay. Don't take life too serious. We're living in a matrix. It's all about being happy. Okay. It's always about being happy and doing shadow work. Always transcending yourself. Don't be too serious about life. You can manifest whatever you want if you have positive consciousness. If you resonate with lower shit, you're gonna resonate with lack. You got to resonate with abundance. You got to understand it's all about abundance. You have to know that you have it already. Instead of you going to get it, you got to have it. Money is a currency. The more you spend money, the more it come back to you.
Come on.
You have to let it flow. You know.
Let it flow.
But wejuice.com, get your juices, get your health, get your wealth. Wejuice.com. We live, we love, we juice.
We juice.
Boom, got the t-shirt.
We can do it. We can do it.
We can do it.
We can do it.
Because there's no we without
you and I.
Bong bong.
Without you and I.
You know what I'm saying? I am very proud to be able to say to the world that if you are an independent filmmaker and you want to have your film or your television series played and you can get paid at the same time, you should head on over to superflix.com. Oh yeah, I said superflix.com. Now this is a space where it's unlike the majors, Okay, the really talented are going to get in, and they're not going to have to get probed to do so. You understand me? Independent filmmakers all over the world, go over to superflix.com and upload your dope projects and get paid for them. Gotta say.
Speaking of probing, can I upload my porn on there too?
Wow. There is no porn on superflix.com.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
But you said independent films. Is that an independent film?
Excuse me. Those are production companies. Those are productions.
That's art too. My shit is artful.
We do not take nudity on superflix.com. It is great. Stories and dramas and comedies. No nudity.
You can upload your porn on mine. It's called Super Freak.
There you go. Super Freaks. Superfreaks.com. That's
Go to
actually
youporn.com for your independent
porn. Yo, we run it all the way off the rails. But look, we have enjoyed the conversation once again, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you for stopping by and peeping us out. Leave a comment, subscribe, and all that other cool stuff. But in the meantime, in the between time, have a good life, and we'll see you again next week.
Hey.